Yesterday, TCS announced its fourth quarter results and with that, the entire results for the year. Tata Consulting Services is a special company and is a bellwether stock these days. It is one of the world's largest IT services company and definitely India's largest IT services provider. This company has been in existence for more than 60 years. The company this year lost its founder chairman, Fakir Chand Kohli. This company started as a payment processing company for payment of salaries to Tata Steel and Telco. JRD Tata was finding it very difficult to handle huge amounts of cash that was required to pay employees in Tata Steel and Tata Telco. So he decided in partnership with Unisys to buy two machines, mainframes, and program it to process payroll. Unisys in turn asked Tatas whether they could do the same programming for some of their other clients, and thus was born Tata Consulting Services. For a long time, TCS was acting as a division of Tata and Sons till in the late 90s. A move was initiated to spin it off into a separate company, and in the early 2000s, the company listed. Even today, Tata and Sons own 72% of TCS. TCS is the crown jewel which helped Tatas weather a difficult decade between 2008 till date, when both their companies, Tata Steel and Tata Motors, were in deep trouble. So it was dividends from TCS that kept Tata and Sons very strong, and they could infuse huge amounts of liquidity and help them even close out their disastrous telecom venture. So the result became very important. It was expected this year that TCS would do well. But what surprised most investors, including me, was the expansion in margin. We thought that the margins would contract even if sales increased. What has happened is the margins, which are already high at about 26%, increased by 0.2%. This meant that the overall profits for this quarter of TCS was in excess of 9,500 crores. This is 6.5% growth quarter on quarter. That is, the profit has gone up by 6.5% from Q3 to Q4. And the day is not far off when TCS will do 10,000 crores in profit in a single year. The turnover of the company is nearly 1.5 lakh crores and slightly more than that, in fact. This means that TCS is by far one of the most valuable Indian companies. TCS also announced that it will pay all its shareholders 15 rupees per share as final dividend. Thus, the total dividend from TCS would be 38 rupees. Also, TCS announced a generous buyback program in which they used 16,000 crores of their cash reserves to buy back and extinguish shares. Thus, TCS has spent 30,000 crores in returning money back to the shareholders in form of share buybacks and dividends. The bulk of this money has gone back to Tata and Sons in form of 22,000 crores to shore up their balance sheet. In recent times, Tata and Sons had to borrow money to invest in its group companies so as to make sure that they did not default. It is TCS that has paid out a lot of money to Tata and Sons and its shareholders over the last 5 years so as to make sure the house of Tatas are not in trouble. Now let us take a look at the kind of money TCS has paid to Tata and Sons and its shareholders over the last 5 years and then over the last 10 years. In the last 5 years, TCS has returned 1,20,000 crores to its shareholders. And if it go back another 5 years, in the last 10 years, TCS has returned in form of dividend and share purchase 1.6 lakh crores to its shareholders. A bulk of this money, at least 72% of this money, has gone to bolster Tata and Sons. And this is the reason why Tatas have been successful. In fact, this bonanza from TCS is going to help Tata and Sons fund their buyback of Big Basket. Only other Indian company which has declared this kind of dividend is ITC. ITC has paid 12,500 crores last year as dividend in comparison to 14,000 crores from Tata Consulting. Some analysts are very worried that if Tata and Sons continues to keep on taking money from the reserves of TCS, either as dividends or as share buyback, then in case there is an opportunity for TCS to expand its presence by acquiring another company or making a fresh purchase or investments, then it would run short of capital. But so far, TCS has been able to aggressively buy units of Citibank and Deutsche Bank and still be able to give this kind of return to Tata and Sons. Only the future will tell us whether this will continue. But news reports from indicate that even Infosys is having a great year and their digital transformations has worked. Over the next 2 days, the board of Infosys is also meeting to discuss whether there will be a buyback of shares by Infosys. So even Infosys is returning money to its shareholders because it does not have any requirement for the kind of money that is in the balance sheet. It looks clear that the Indian IT companies are going to have a fabulous year this year and the trend will continue in the next year. So, irrespective of the direction of the stock markets, IT companies are set to outperform in the next 2 years. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.